Doug. Doug, how you feeling this morning?
I'm doing excellent this morning.
All right. We wanted to do a little testimonial with you because you're feeling great. I know that you had been here 10 years ago or so and been through the treatment, and then you went out and did the Ironman or something here recently. Wasn't that right?
I took a ladder off the top of a van, and it got away from me. So. Okay.
And accidents happen, but obviously we're always here. You know, if you ever need us for anything else, Dr. Busch is here. But so just an everyday activity then, right?
Just an everyday activity, and it didn't seem like much when I did it. You know, I went ahead and continued on my day. I was painting the house, put the ladder away that day, and then the next day is when it caught up with me. Okay. And 2 days later, can't walk.
So you gave us a call again?
Yes.
Obviously because you had a good experience the first time.
Had an excellent experience the first time, and I fully expected it to be another excellent experience. So
seems like it's turning out that way, right?
Definitely.
So, and I always ask this of everybody, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the most intense pain, and with 10 being perfect, where you want to be, when you came in with this pain, where were you at?
About a 2.
About a 2. So pretty bad, pretty intense. And I just heard today you're at about a 10.
I've been pain-free now for about a week.
For about a week. And how long have you been coming in with this new occurrence?
About 5 weeks.
5 weeks. So, and I would think a lot of people always want to know, how far into the treatment were you when you really started to feel the results?
I felt I felt results after the very first treatment. You know, I wasn't bent over walking like a elder citizen.
Right.
And by the third treatment, I was walking upright again.
Right. And, you know, everybody's different, obviously. We're very happy that it happened that quickly for you. You know, obviously we think you're doing great, and given the fact that you called us for this second time, obviously you are very, very happy with the results, too.
Very much so.
So, tell me a little bit about what you think about the staff and the girls and how they are with you here.
The staff at Dr. Busch's is excellent. You know, they're courteous, they're professional. The thing I like most about them is they're conscientious of my time and my issues. Never waited out in the lobby for more than 5 minutes. They, you know, get me right in, provide the treatment, and as they're hooking me up, they know that I'm in pain, so they're courteous of that. They know what's going to happen if they force me to do something, and so it's been very good.
Right, so you really don't feel like part of an assembly line, or?
Definitely not.
It feels like very personal experience when you come in, doesn't it?
They know your name when you walk in the door.
All right. And, you know, give a little shout out to Dr. Busch here. What would you like to say about Dr. Busch?
I can't say enough about him, because the experience that I had the first time going through, I was a real skeptic, and went through with excellent results. And the first thought in my head wasn't to go to the hospital, wasn't to go to my GP. It was to come here and get his opinion. And I respect his opinion that much that, you know, I didn't go the normal route of the medical route.
Right. You probably assumed 10 years ago that your only option was going to be surgery, I would imagine.
I did cortisone shots for 15 years before coming to Dr. Busch, and it's when the cortisone shots stopped working for me that I had a choice. I could go either back surgery, or I happened to see his commercial, and I'm a skeptic. And so my wife and my mother-in-law both were having back pain, and I encouraged them to see Dr. Busch before me. And so they went in, and the same thing happened for them. Weak, and they're feeling much better. And so I call that the deer syndrome. You know, the buck always sends the does across the road first to see if they're going to get hit first. That was me. And so they both had success, and it wasn't until then that I agreed to come in, and which makes this trip in even more memorable for me, because I didn't even think twice about coming in. It was my first thought.
So no longer a skeptic by any means at all, right?
Not at all. I tout the line. I tell everybody that I know how much success I've had.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, we really, really appreciate it. We're proud of you. We think you're doing great. You've got the right attitude. When you come in, you're going to get better, and you know it. And
Definitely.
You're with the right people at the right time. So
Definitely so.